Today going head to head is the V6 3-litre Ranger Wildtrack and the V6 3-litre D250 Defender 90. We're going to be putting them through their paces with 3 different tests: standing drag race, rolling drag race and a brake test. Let's see which one comes out on top. Here we have the Land Rover Defender 90 D250. It's a 3-litre model with 250 PS and 600 Nm of torque. It weighs 2,180 kilos and it's all-wheel drive. And here we have the Ford Ranger Wildtrack 3-litre V6. It produces 250 PS, 600 Nm of torque. It weighs 2,320 kilos and it's a permanent 4-wheel drive with selectable modes.
Let's go.
Oh! 2 V6s then.
I think the Defender's got it. I'm not sure, mine. I think it's going to be close.
I don't know.
Well, they're similar sort of horsepower, same engine size, both 3-litre V6s, both 240, 250 horsepower. So I think that, you know.
So yours has got a manual option, right? So you can change gear.
Yep. I'm not going to though. I'm just going to leave it in automatic.
Okay, so we make it fair then. We'll both.
But I have got a sports mode.
I don't think I have.
So that just gives me a little bit of an advantage, I think.
A little bit,
maybe.
yeah. Traction off?
Yeah.
Okay, traction off. Let's see how we get on then.
Okay.
So first test we're going to do is the standing drag race. Is it down to the driver? Is it down to the vehicle? I suppose we'll find out. So I think I'm a better driver and I think I'm in a better vehicle, but what do you think?
Let's see.
Okay, fighting talk.
Let the vehicles do the talking. Come on, let's go for it.
I'm going to eat this now. Oh, look at that. What? Is he for real?
Where are you? Come on. This is supposed to be a race.
How
Where are you?
slow is this? I want to retest. This is pathetic. I thought
What
this was meant to
happened?
be it.
What on earth
That
happened?
is shocking.
Huh?
I want to have a go in that.
I thought we were having a race. Huh?
This is so slow. We have to swap. I'm not happy with that. Right, we're going again.
And this is just to prove it wasn't a fluke.
I still don't think it's going to come anywhere near, but this is just unbelievable how slow this thing is.
I give you a head start as well in that one.
How can they be so far apart?
I give you a head start on that one.
It's so slow, sluggish.
3-litre V6.
It's a good advert for Land Rover though.
Bit closer.
Closer. It's definitely closer, but yeah, Defender's just a lot quicker, unfortunately. I think it's the start. It's sluggish when it starts.
Yeah. It's like when it's rolling, better when it's rolling.
It's still not
No.
as fast though. I challenge any man to drive this in a standing drag race and beat that. Any man. Matt, over to you. Oh. If anyone's going to be able to beat that, I think it's going to be you, Matt.
That's all I got.
Good luck, mate.
Right, Matt, what do you think your chance is?
Slim to none by the looks of the first one. We'll have a go, see if we can make up any of the difference.
A professional driver, you should be able to get a little bit more out of that than what Elliot got out of it.
We'll see.
Yeah, that was definitely a little bit closer. As we from 30 towards getting up towards a speed was definitely a lot closer. But I think this is quicker off the mark. But up against a professional driver who can get a vehicle off the mark quicker, then I think it's going to be equal.
I don't know, we'll see. I might get a little bit quicker on the reactions, but that's about it.
Oh, hang
What is
on,
going
hang on.
Get back
Sorry.
in line.
Sorry. I was a bit eager then.
Jeepers.
Am I sorry?
That's a 10-second penalty in a rally, that is.
I thought you give me Give me a 3-second penalty.
No, I moved off the start.
Come on!
A touch quicker, but it does go all right when it gets going. I think the first 4 metres I was ahead, but that was it. Yeah, I just got the slight edge, just loaded the brake and the throttle up together to get a bit of inertia in the thing, but that was about it.
I did think you were going to catch me, but I kept looking in my mirrors and I could just see you going backwards.
Definitely an unfair advantage.
I have a better chance now in the rolling start, I think, Matt.
Half a chance, do you think?
I think you might have half a chance. Go on, you go through that chicane first. You have a little head start.
Oh, she dropped the gear again. It dropped the gear just as I went over the line and I put my foot down, so it cost
Come
me a
on,
few
Matt,
tenths.
catch us up.
I'm trying.
That was a bit better. Bit closer.
Oh, nearly overshot.
That was a bit closer, I think, than the standing start.
Yeah, just as a kick down to go flat out, it dropped the gear, which cost us a few metres, but it wasn't so bad after that.
Still couldn't get the Defender. I think overall the Defender was an easy outright winner off the standing start and the rolling start. I think it was head and shoulders above the Ranger. They might have the same engines, both 3 litres, both V6s, but I think that the Land Rover definitely got the edge.
I think in a manual with just using the torque off the line it would work, but it'd be a bit closer. But interesting.
I think that was down to the driver more than the
What
vehicle.
what are you doing over there?
I think
At least 2 or 3 car lengths.
I think I was thinking about the tyres rather than saving the tyres.
Oh, I'm not even thinking about that. I just want to stop. It felt the weight transfer on this. All the weight just flew to the front, and it really stopped, really well. Lots of screeching, but it did the job.
I'll try it a bit. I'll try a bit harder this time to stop quicker.
Yeah. Lean on the pedal.
That's a bit better that time.
Well done. It's a good job there wasn't a proper emergency the first time, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely.
Well, that was good. Impressive how quickly they stop. You can hear the profile on the tyres working really hard on this.
You can, yeah, you can see that.
And you can feel it almost moves a little bit through the steering as well, but that thing stays so planted. You haven't got the flex in the sidewall of the tyre.
Yeah.
But no, even for the size and weight, they're both impressive, aren't they?
Driven the Ranger down today, which it drove real nice, and there is a difference between the 2 litre and the 3 litre for sure. But I don't think it's massive. But having driven the Defender and around the circuit today, especially off the mark, you can see that it is quite a bit quicker off the mark for sure.
Yeah, and a bit more car-like to drive, I would imagine.
It definitely is a bit more car-like, that's for sure.
But having said that, the stopping power of this was impressed me, even though with the bigger profile tyre, and the braking power was impressive. But even the mid-range torque was good though. Once you got going, you got going. But this once it got going, it stayed with you really most of the way down.
I think it's a little bit slower than what this was off the mark, isn't it?
Yeah. Just the initial pickup, but at the end of the day, if you're towing or carrying heavy load, that mid-range power is going to make a big difference, isn't it?
There you go, lads. How did you find that? Which is the best?
Very interesting. As I said, I didn't think that would win by the margin it did, the Defender against the Ranger off the mark, I think, but it does definitely prove that this is very quick, 0 to 60.
What do you think, Matt? What do you think about the Ranger?
I think it probably surprised me more in the braking element. It's a big truck. carrying a decent amount of speed down there, 60 mile an hour, and it stopped, not a lot further than a car with, a lot lower profile tyres, bigger brakes. So, it impressed me in that respect. And the transition through the gears and the gearbox was really smooth as well. So once we got up to speed, it wasn't that much in it.
Well, there you have it. There's 2 experts in each field. So that's the comparison between the Defender 3-litre V6 and the Ranger Wildtrack 3-litre V6. Please like and subscribe for some more upcoming content. I'm Elliot Spear. Thanks for watching.